The landscape here is quite amazing. Hinchinbrook Island looks like a backdrop from Jurassic Park. Massive mountain peaks with the extinct volcano of Mount Bowen being one of the highlights. It's been described in the past as one of the most scenic destinations to fish anywhere in the world. Well, it's almost the end of the Barra season 2020. Got a few days left and I'm on way back through to Cairns. I thought, why not call in for a couple of days, spend it with my young fella Colby, head on out, see if we can run into maybe a meatery towards the end of the season, or just one or two to take home, some little ones. The winds and tides at the moment, they're pretty much very light. It'd be nice to have a little bit of a 10 or 12 knot southeasterly would be ideal. But as long as it doesn't glass off or just a very light northerly happen, that tends to shut the fishing down a little bit. But we've got a little bit of an onshore flow and it should pick up after lunchtime, so that's when we might see some of the better fishing. Just pulled up a nice little bay here. We're going to try and catch some liveys up around the mangrove areas. We're going to do a little bit of everything today, but just in case the fish are a little bit off their tucker, if it glasses out, I want to get some liveys and have all opportunities open to me. Quite often we get a few mullet, depending on the height of the tide. They sometimes get up in these kind of areas and they like a bit of structure. So as long as you can cast over the smooth rocks, it's okay, but if they're a bit oyster covered, we don't generally worry about it. But yeah, baitfish love a bit of cover and that's why we're up here having a good look around. Yeah, got some mullet and a few whiting I think, but we can't use the small whiting, we've got to let them go. We don't normally catch too many live squid in amongst the mangroves here, but this big beautiful bottle squid, the big barramundi will just love that. We just don't get to present live squid during the daytime to them very often, so I'm looking forward to soaking him a bit later. We've rocked up at the first spot, found a few nice barras, so the young fella's just putting on a livey, and we're going to drop a couple of baits down and see what happens. Hopefully, the turn of the tide coming up, we might see a little bit of life. We do have northwesterly winds. It was southeasterly inshore, but around here is northwesterly. It's a wind that blows off the land and can sometimes shut the fishing down, but we're hoping that's not going to happen today. I guess what I really love most about barramundi is it's big, it's glistening silver and gold. They're one of the most fabulous sport fish in Australia. And that's why they're so iconic. They jump, they pull hard, and they're great sport fish. That's our second one for the day. Just chasing some squirrelies for a feed before the end of the season. Hopefully a few more will grace us on the start of this incoming tide. Well, we finally got a big one to stay connected. Colby's lost two absolute monsters today, bigger than this one. So we finally got the hook stuck in this one, and after a short fight, only 5 minutes or so, we've got her next to the boat. So we'll get her on shortly and take the hooks out, get a quick photo, get her back in the water. Not a bad little barra. We finally got a big one to stick. It's the third one we've had on, but nice little fish, about 105. We better get him back in the water. There she goes. Woo! Oh, nice fish. Your third go, one today. It's about time you got it right, eh? Finally, got the big girl. He's around 112, 114, that one. Not bad. Hey guys, if you want to catch barramundi like you saw in this video, head on over to our website, ryanmoodyfishing.com, and check out our online course, Barra Basics. It'll change the way that you fish for barramundi.